I Willie Franco. You know the funny thing about life? Talk to him, train. It be the closest people to you be your biggest haters. Said that, you're right. It's where they want to see you do good, just not better than them. Huh? Let your haters motivate you and elevate you. Alright. It's Johnny niggas hate me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans ain't watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna run with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me, got all this ice on me. Got them shooters who gon' ride for me and die for me. Got niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it G, cause that's the way I'm living. It's like they love me better when I ain't have it. But now they hating good to see me living lavish. Pull up an Onyx and I let them strippers have it. I show my sometimes cause I ain't never had. Hard until I came from the bottom. I'm throwing all these dollars, rockin' Gucci, rockin' Prada, and we the baddest models. Precious said when I step out, hit the club was showing up. Standing on the 40 couches, now the whole club asking bottles. Got these niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans ain't watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna run with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it G, cause that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me, got all this ice on me. Got them shooters who gon' ride for me and die for me. Got them niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it G, cause that's the way I'm living. Make it feel the type of way. Bad in my face. Try to steal my weight. Getting money every day. What I had to say. I ran it up, did a race. 100 bands. I'm trying to get to the money bag. Couple stacks in the road bag. Make it do the money day. The way she throw it, go through it. Throw the was a quarterback. The way I ran around the bags, I thought it was a running back. Got it, they hate me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans ain't watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna run with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me.
What a do. It's the motherfucking battle buddies. Look at Wayne with his new space. Look at him.
Yeah, wow. What up?
What's going on, battle buddies?
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Woo. It's been a day. Been a day. Yeezo. It's Tuesday.
Oh, before we even get into it, I didn't get one, so chill. Like, don't even, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I didn't get one. I reached out to like 3 people. Nobody answered me. In the time that you messaged me, I reached out to like 3 souls. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you not even like present it and then be like, oh, there you go. So,
okay,
yeah.
I got you.
I should have messaged you that, but I just thought about it.
I was about to say you didn't get what a blowjob. I didn't know what was going on. I was lost.
No.
Oh, okay.
I got one the other day. It was fire.
Oh my heavens!
What up, Carl? You feel me? Much love to you, brother.
Carl be on here early. What's going on, Carl?
Hey, man. He heard the intro and he said, "Let me drop my comment ASAP."
Carl was on here before the intro started. Okay, 7:24. I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, dang.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
What it do?
What you going to go eat? What you getting? What we eating today? What we eating?
What did y'all eat today?
Come on, man. Y'all already know what I ate.
Grits.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I had to think about that. So Dee was right. I definitely had some shrimp. I just finished eating shrimp and grits, but I had
chicken wrap. That sounds good.
I had Lucky Charms today.
Mm.
I ain't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, here we go. He hate them too. Oh my God.
Y'all in this cereal battle. Oh my God.
Hey man. Clearly we're never gonna agree on cereal. Like
no. Me and Adrian, we on the same wavelength with cereal.
I'm gonna go to A crib, be like, yo, you got some cereal. I don't know why I would eat cereal at your house, but hypothetically speaking, I go, yo, you got some cereal? Never mind.
Bro, it ain't.
Yo, you want to get DoorDash? Let's get DoorDash on me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got some raisin. I got some raisin bran crunch in here.
Ew.
What?
Oh, I thought you ate that.
I don't eat the raisin
that's
bran
what my
crunch.
wife likes.
Well,
Oh, well, okay.
sound
No
like
crunch.
people cereal.
All right,
Raisin bran.
well, I got cinnamon toast crunch, of course. Lucky Charms, Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, and I think Captain Crunch.
We got the same cereals.
Bro, nobody's eating Tricks, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Fruit
disgusting.
Loops and Apple Jacks more than Tricks. I just know that I like Tricks, but Tricks is like down on the list. Tricks is like 11. You know what I'm saying? It's in the same place
Tricks
that
are
Nas is on my
disgusting.
top 10 list. So Tricks
I
is like
mean,
11.
God.
I'll eat Fruit Loops, but I'm not gonna buy them. That's like something I eat at the hotel when you got the spread laid
Continental
out.
breakfast.
Yeah, I eat them
I look
then,
for
but I'm not going
I look
to
for it.
buy
I ain't even
them.
gonna count. I look for it. Like, they got Cheerios. They got Fruit Loops. Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah, I might eat
All
them
day.
there. That's it, bro.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Look,
Hey.
Chris got a chicken. He got chicken wraps. I ate. First of all, I didn't even eat until 4:00 today because I was so freaking busy at work.
I do
It
that
was just
sometimes.
insane. I didn't get off work till 6:30. Almost 7:00. I had I don't know if you ever heard of salsaritas, but I had a chicken bowl with cilantro, lime, rice, black beans, chicken, and lettuce. That's what I ate.
I mess with that.
Yeah.
I mess with that. Is that like y'all
And a
version
whole
of like
bunch of-
Chipotle?
Well, we got Chipotle, Qdoba, and salsaritas. So I like
Yeah.
salsaritas the best though. But yeah, it's the same concept. Yeah. Yeah, that was and a whole bunch of water because I ain't had time to eat.
That looks like an expensive
Wow.
beer. What's that?
On another note, outside of anything, man, y'all know something? Y'all want to know something for real?
What's that?
Yo, we got some pretty ass kids. Y'all know that? Like,
Mhm.
we you know what I'm saying? We did that shit.
Mhm.
I know
Yeah,
that was left field, but I just you know,
We do.
I felt
We
that
do.
in my spirit to say that. So,
Mhm.
you know,
'Cause
everybody,
everybody kids ain't cute.
yeah, no, they ain't.
I don't know if they know that.
They got some struggle babies out here, man. I'm trying to tell you.
That's not all right. And come on now. No, no.
Bless
No.
them all. Bless it.
So wait, hold on for a second. So I saw the trending topic, but you sure you don't want to talk about Dwayne Wade's son daughter real quick? You don't want to do that?
I forgot all about that. I was trying to think of something else and I could not think of anything. I forgot all about that. We definitely got to talk about that.
I'm gonna sit that one out.
Hey, Daniel. We're definitely going to touch on it. We're going to try to tread lightly, but we're going to touch on it.
We can. No, it's we know we all know
You know I ain't
what we're
tread
going
lightly.
to speak about it. You feel me? Like we're not going to be inappropriate, but come on, man. Come on, man.
You know I ain't going to tread lightly. I don't give a shit.
Come on, man. Like
I don't know how you tread lightly on that situation. Like, no.
I mean, by not being transphobic, but by stating, like by pointing out the obvious, like, fam, your son daughter transitioned from a boy to a girl, right?
Wow, we're gonna talk about it. Wait.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Let's do the intro first and then
Yeah, my fault.
Wayne was ready to go in.
Cause man, like, stop playing with us.
Hey, Daniel.
Like, stop playing
All right,
with us to our face with all this, man.
Yes, it's a it's a part of the agenda. But anyway, let's introduce ourselves for people who may watch later or who have never watched before. We are the Battle Buddies, and I will introduce the one and the only, the infamous, the famous, the legendary, the living legend, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka
Another one.
All
right, DJ Khaled, aka
Book.
AKA Macho Libre, because Libre is book, Macho is what Adrian is. Macho Libre. Yeah.
Uh-oh. And, and then we have the so talented, so interesting, always ready, the wordsmith himself, Mr. Wayne Stephen, aka
Would you rather?
Uh-oh.
aka
Simply Steven, man. Simply Steven. We're gonna get it going. Oh my goodness, is that a new design? Yo, never mind, forget it. Nah.
It's not new, but it is a part of my fitness line. Yes, it is.
You say fitness? No, is that what you said?
I said fitness.
It rhymes. We got Miss Dee Legette.
I can't stand you.
No. We got Miss Dee Legette, aka
The core queen.
aka.
Let's see what Wayne calls me. Glute dominant. You gave me something else last week.
I can't even remember. I have to run it back.
I should have wrote it down.
No, we can just watch it again. Don't worry about it.
Look, the queen of it all, transformations. I just make it happen. If you need it, I got it.
You feel me?
You stupid. All right, y'all. So I'll go ahead and highlight a black-owned business real fast since Wayne didn't do it. No, I'm joking. I got you, Wayne. I got you. Wayne, I got you. We are going to highlight, well, shoot, I ain't even got no banner for him, but this is, I'll type it real fast. This young man is actually pretty amazing. He started his company in 2016, and I'm going off the whim right now. I got some stuff, but I don't have it all. It's called Dope. Oh, shit. It's called Dope Man Gear. A lot of people think it's about selling drugs, but it's not. So they started off with a vision God gave them. It's called Dope, dominating on purpose every day. Started in 2016. At this time, they were getting clothes made at South Lake Mall in Atlanta, but they were not selling them. So in 2019, they decided to officially release Dope Gear for sale, and they started off with selling t-shirts and hoodies. The business grew tremendously the past few years, and now they sell tracksuits, hoodies, t-shirts, velour sweatsuits, and a lot more is on the way. So what is dominating on purpose every day? Dominating on purpose every day is standing out, never trying to fit in, never afraid of being yourself, stepping into your God-given dominion unapologetically, knowing every day can be dominated by you on purpose. So shout out to, I would tell you his name, but I don't know it offhand because Wayne caught me off guard with this one. But you can check him out, dopeman.gear on Instagram. His gear is actually really amazing. He just turned 20 the other day. So he started this brand right when he was 14, something like that. Yeah.
That's dope.
So he's an amazing young man. He's very respectful, very professional. I've watched him actually interact with some millionaires and selling his gear with no problem, going through bags and bags and bags of merchandise. So if you get a chance, order some stuff. He just dropped his summer gear, the sweatsuits and hats. I mean, his short sets and hats. But them sweatsuits go so hard. My son is in love with them. He got Dope Man and Dope Girl. So check him out. If you got daughters, wives, whoever, the gear is dope. Check him out.
You got his Instagram? Like, if he got Instagram?
Yep, dopeman.gear. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Dopeman.gear on Instagram. Yep. Dopeman.gear. There it is. All right. So we're gonna jump into our trending topics.
What are you laughing at?
Because we're about to talk about this child. Lord help us. So since so what do y'all think about Dwayne Wade's
son daughter? Come on now.
Son
Come on now.
Son daughter.
Come on, man. Adrian.
What do you?
No. Now you want to read. Child.
Well,
Yes. Good one, Daniel. You're right.
To give some background on what I think it was this past weekend, because it was Easter. I think they took some Easter pictures with the family. So Dwayne Wade's daughter, Zaya, was seen in the pictures with their
significant other.
Yeah. And they were, after they took the picture with the family, then they post, I don't even know who posted the picture, but then they posted a picture of them kissing. And then somebody, of course, probably Shade Room or something, went and did some research on their significant other, and they found out that they are
also transitioning
from being a boy to a girl. Girl to a boy. Girl to a boy. So their original gender is Dwayne Wade's child is originally a boy, and their significant other is originally a girl.
Right.
But now they are both transgender. So they so now the son, Dwayne Wade's child is now a girl. And their significant other is now a boy.
Right.
Yeah. And they're what, 12, 13?
13.
Yeah. I probably just confused everybody, but that's what happened.
What was the point in transitioning if you were only going to date the opposite gender?
I'm so confused.
That's the first part.
I'm really confused.
That's the first part. I don't know who posted the picture, but if an adult posted a picture of kids kissing, because they're essentially kids.
Yep.
That to me is mildly distasteful.
Yes.
Because even when your teenage daughter and her, but let's say it was a regular prom picture. Let's say it was a regular winter formal picture. You wouldn't post no picture of your teenage child kissing her boyfriend or girlfriend on social media, nor would you probably wouldn't allow it to happen in front of your face.
Daniel, I know, but I was just trying not to confuse people with this background, because it was gonna get a mess. If I it's already a mess. Shit, I don't know. God damn it.
It was the part about posting because again, under baseline circumstances, you would not post your teenage son and his teenage girlfriend kissing online. You wouldn't post it.
Nope.
You wouldn't post it. And
not no 13-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that this picture was posted, to me, it's overly flagrant. Like there's an ulterior motive or an agenda going on behind it. Like I can't. I'm all for it. This is the thing. I have family members that are gay, so it's not about the alternative lifestyle. I could care less about that. It's about the idea. Notice while she was jumping, she was secure in that sports bra.
Yes. Shut up, Wayne. He's an idiot.
Anyway, I know. Again. But it's just all a matter of stop trying to intentionally make this confusing so that people have to do we shouldn't have to do that. I remember back in the days, thank you, Daniel, they definitely were, because it's mad straps. It's like a spider web.
Yeah.
You spider
get off?
Can we get off? Get off my front porch. Can you stay off my grass, please? No. But seriously, it's almost like the community itself is trying to intentionally confuse us with all this razzle dazzle. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
What was really confusing too, what you said is spot on, because ain't no way my 12 or 13-year-old about to be kissing nobody. Period.
Period.
You better be sneaking to do it because it ain't gonna be in front of me, and I ain't about to be posting no pictures about it. That's crazy. But you see this, Adrian?
Nope.
No, he can't read now.
But normally when they post Zaya, she has on girl clothes. So I was so confused with this whole thing. I was like, well, wait. Okay. Almost. I don't understand. Right. It's like, are y'all, it's like, I don't know if it's just, I hate the fact that it seems so intentional and it seems so forced. Like, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Do you, boo? But when it comes to kids, I'm with Boosie. Like, yeah, and I don't. It's like, why do I have to keep seeing so many black boys and men in dresses? Why is it so pushed on black men and boys? You don't see it that often on white men. It's not that's not the agenda. I don't see how many people in here, but wait till they use that to open the door wide for
It's almost like, and that's the other thing too, right? First of all, Daniel, I would love to agree with you if we didn't spend so much of the last 4 years discussing it.
I'm tired.
I would agree with you.
Here's the thing. I wish I would have got that video. Did you see the video with the guy? I think they were on Dr. Phil or something. And yes. They were talking, he was talking to the two transgenders, and he just asked them a simple question: what's a woman? And they couldn't answer. They got upset with him, and he just used an example of hundreds of years from now, when they dig up skeletons, the only way they're going to be able to identify you is by your gender. This is a woman skeleton. This is a man skeleton. They're not going to be able to tell by what you identified as.
Hold on. We weren't calling them pedophiles, Daniel. What we were saying is by having it go from adults to children who, by most adult standards, aren't even old enough to make their own decisions about basic things like bedtime. Like a 9-year-old isn't even allowed to say, I want to go to bed at 10:30. Because that parent is going to say, no, you're not. You're 9 years old. You're going to go to bed at 8 o'clock like we told you to. How is it that such a trivial decision like bedtime can't get made for a 9-year-old, but a 9-year-old can decide that they want to be another gender? Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Like,
you see what I'm saying?
You liking another gender, I feel like that's a difference there than you wanting to be another gender.
Right.
Yes. That, like, those are two totally different things. Like, you are attracted to whatever you're attracted to. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, kids are confused. They like what they like. Whoever they're around, they probably want to do whatever. But to say that I want to be a boy at 9 years old, we're gonna wait that one out for a little while. Let's get through some of these crazy thoughts in your head, and then maybe when you get older and you still feel that way, cool. But at 9, 10, 11 years old, I'm not letting you make life-changing decisions that young. That's too delicate. Also, Daniel, with the fact that they have stopped letting 18-year-olds go to jail for life, or 17, like I say, if a 17-year-old commits like a capital offense, right? Because they're not cognitively developed enough, they're not letting them go to jail. But we can say that an 8-year-old is fully prepared to understand that they want to be something else. Again, make it make sense. We're not going to say, Daniel, he said you knew the difference. Yeah, we know the difference between the genders, but that doesn't, like, for instance, like when you have a little girl. I don't know if you dealt with this, Wayne, because you have a daughter. And if she ever saw you in the bathroom and she wants to know why you standing up and she sit down, like, those things, that's just curiosity. That doesn't mean she wants to be a boy.
Right.
She's just curious as to why are you doing that? And I'll do this.
Mm-hmm.
Or a little boy seeing their mom sit down. No, you got to stand up and pee. Why? Like that's curiosity.
Right.
He said, "Did you know you were a boy when you were 8?" I hope so.
Yes.
I mean, my 3-year-old knows he's a boy.
Like,
he knows there's a difference between him and a boy. I mean, him and a girl.
He sees the difference between mommy and daddy all the time. That's what we're not gonna do. I literally made 2 very solid points that somebody but
Hey man, I'm like Boosie. I'm sitting this one out. I'm not the person. I'm not the one for this conversation. I know my language and the way I talk, I ain't it. I'm not it. I'm not
End of the day.
I just think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong on so many levels to like this whole, we talk about this all the time though, about everybody thinking their opinion matters. Everybody has a say so. Everybody gets a trophy. No, some shit you got to put boundaries up for. I don't care what you identify as, but you don't get to ridicule me because I don't agree with what you identify as. You can identify as whatever you want to. I don't have to agree with it.
Cognitive development isn't irrelevant. Cognitive development. I've worked with teenagers since I was a teenager. If there's anything I know about is cognitive development. You're not old enough to understand the ramifications of your decisions.
You see this, Adrian? It's for you. He said it's not the point, Wayne.
Okay. I don't know what is then, because I'm struggling. I'm struggling to see what the point is.
Because there was actually a show. There was a show on I can't remember what one of those channels, and the girl, no, it was a little boy, and I want to say he was probably about 8 or 9, and he wanted the actual whole surgery. I forgot the name of that damn show. And they were like documenting the whole process of going into letting him do it.
How you see yourself.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can see yourself however you want to see yourself. But I, as a mom, I'm not allowing you to make these life-altering decisions as a kid.
You know what? I see myself as a dog. Is that okay? You know what? I'm not getting in this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with y'all today. I'm not getting in this.
You're not gonna poke your head. You're not gonna poke your head into the house and be like, "Y'all cooking?" and then not eat.
What's the girl name? Rachel Dolezal. Didn't she see herself as black?
Right.
But her ass was white as goddamn snow.
If I identify as white,
nope.
Can I be white? It's just a question.
That part, April. Kids making adult decisions equals disaster. It equals a lifetime of therapy, not being able to really function properly in the world because you're making decisions that you're probably not even really ready to make. We know you're not ready to make because it's too early. Your brain isn't fully developed yet to be making these types of lifelong lasting decisions. It's just not, because you, like Wayne said, like you can't have it both ways. You can't say that these kids are too young to make these decisions, but then on the other hand say, oh yeah, they can do this. Like you can't have it both ways. It don't work that way.
It definitely doesn't.
It's detrimental on both ends.
Next topic. I'm not doing it.
And
you finally over this topic? Because I've been ready to go.
I'm done, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. But on a lighter note, let's talk about the NBA Finals.
I'm here for that.
Who y'all got? Adrian, who you got?
So I got, all right, I'm finna give you a couple. Who I think is gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I think Golden State's gonna win.
For sure.
Who I want to win, I I actually want Philly to win. I want Philly to win. But I think the East. I think the East is going to be too much. I predict that it's going to be the Warriors and Milwaukee in the finals. So that's my prediction.
Daniel,
But
who is the Heels?
huh?
I'm trying to figure out who the Heels are. Ain't that college? I'm lost.
Tar Heels?
I don't know.
I don't know who the
Philly
Heels are.
stand up. Philly stand up. Sixers all day.
So as I'm looking at the bracket, right? Let's say
Daniel, you crazy.
let's say the Hawks make it out of that first round.
They not.
And I know Philly is gonna.
They not.
I know Philly is gonna get them up out of here. No matter who makes it out of that first round, Philly gonna get them up out of here. I honestly believe that the Nets are gonna make it out of this series, and I honestly believe the Nets can beat the Bucks because I don't.
How did Adrian make the same?
I don't see how the Bucks, and I know they've won games. I know the third seed. I get it. I still don't see how they win games because Giannis is so one-dimensional. I don't see it. I want to know how it's happening.
Big he is?
He's 6'11" and can't nobody stop him.
How big he is?
And he got real man strength. Like
that's a big ass dude.
How you stop him?
And the Warriors are definitely coming out.
You know, I give you the perfect example who he is. He's a more skilled Dwight Howard in his prime. Remember how Dwight Howard was?
Yeah, Dwight was. Yeah.
He was like that, but Giannis is more skilled than Dwight Howard was in his prime.
I'll take that. Okay. Because I see Giannis is very one-dimensional. So I don't. First of all, I don't like his game because of that aspect. But the Warriors are coming out of the West.
But it's kind of think about it though. It's kind of hard. It's hard to stop him from driving because he can actually dribble for his size. And I mean, what you gonna do? Put a guard in front of him? A big man can't hold him because they're too slow. A guard is too small, so he pretty much can do what he want to do around the rim. That's what we see.
Yeah. I'd like to see Philadelphia and the Warriors though. I think that's the one we all want to see, only because I mean actually we want to see Brooklyn, but people would rather see Philadelphia.
We don't. You want to see Brooklyn.
I do.
We don't want to see
I do want to see Brooklyn because if I see Brooklyn and I know somebody on my side of things is gonna get playoff tickets and I'm going.
Oh God. Boo. Philly. That damn Maxey is a beast, man. That little young boy be balling.
Yeah, he doing that.
Young boy be balling.
Just James Harden got to pick it up a little bit.
It's interesting.
He old, you know.
I like the playoffs this year. It's interesting to see the Suns do what they're doing, even though it's almost not. It's going to be for nothing again. But yeah,
there you go, sis. Joel, I'm so glad we got rid of Ben.
You remember we was talking about this?
God. Yes, I'm like, please get rid of him. That dude is garbage.
I think
such a liability.
I don't know if the Nets are gonna beat Boston though. I'm gonna be honest with you, and the reason why
I don't either.
They gotta beat Boston 4 times, and I just don't know if they're gonna do it. I think like this next game, right? I feel like they're gonna come out and blow them out, right? But then the next game, not so much. I just don't know. It's definitely gonna go 6 or 7, but I'm watching and I'm like, it's like the Kyrie Irving and Durant show. I mean, if they get some other guys to step up, but I'm not seeing it.
Right.
I'm not seeing it.
They not. Over with. Sorry, Wayne.
It's the first round to my over. Look at y'all. Anyway, that made no sense. All
right, y'all. We need some of y'all in the comments to participate in this next topic. So I need y'all to chime in. Let us know what are y'all listening to. What music y'all listening to? Yeah, I know it's a lot of music dropping every Friday. It's all kinds of music out here. I know music ain't as great as it used to be, you know, because the 90s was the best music era, in my opinion. So what y'all listening to? Tell us, chime in. Let me, because it might be something I ain't listening to, and I need to tap in with it. What y'all got, Wayne? What you listening to?
I've been listening to lately. I've been listening to a lot of Griselda. I've been listening to a lot of Griselda, a lot of old Push.
90s R&B.
I tapped in with couple of new Lil Baby joints. I like him, but there was a couple of times where I heard him on recent joints where I can tell he needs to take a break. Like the last two songs he did
get repetitive.
And his last two solo joints that he released, the singles, I didn't like him as much as the songs he did with Nicki. Them last two songs he did with Nicki were fire. But I could tell on his solo joint he needs to take a break. It's hard to do that, but I think he's in that space where, like, when Kendrick took a break and we missed him, I think he can do. I think Lil Baby's is at that point where he can do that. So I feel like he should. But I've been listening to that. And not for nothing, I listened to a couple of them Coi Leray joints, to be honest with you. Like, just cause, like.
Oh, I like Snow. I like her, Felicia. Sorry. Yeah, Coi Leray is actually pretty talented.
She is. I like how she carries it. You know, she really got this, like, I don't need nobody's help, but she got mad features on her joint. I think she slept on because of the antics that
absolutely.
Before. She's so,
and because of her daddy.
Listen, man.
If he don't go sit down with his little ugly self.
I couldn't see myself not wanting to support my daughter. Like, as a dad, I couldn't see it. I don't care how splintered the relationship is. But anyway, I don't want to get off him. But that's what I've been listening to. Griselda, Lil Baby, a little bit of Coi Leray, a little bit of older stuff, a lot of Pusha T. Just I'm excited for what's coming from him. But outside of that,
they say his new one is fire. They said it's fire.
If it's better than his last one, he doesn't have a miss. All his albums have been fire.
Nah.
Yeah. Now he don't miss. So
you put hers and his. You mean hours and hours?
I mean, so me, what I listen to. I mean, of course, the old stuff. So I don't really want to talk about the old stuff because we know that's just a given, right? We always
Ari
on them 90 classics, and you know. But I listen to Kodak. I'm rocking with Kodak. I
didn't expect it. He caught me by surprise.
No, I when you ask me what I'm listening to, I want to keep it. I want to keep it now. So I want I want to talk about what people probably be like. Really, you listen to that? Yeah, Kodak. I'm rocking with Kodak.
You from Mississippi?
NLE Chopper. I think he underrated. Of course, y'all know I'm a huge fan of Moneybagg Yo. That's probably out of these new guys. That's Moneybagg. Yeah, Moneybagg is my favorite out of the new guys. Memphis right now can't really do too much wrong for me.
They winning.
So I rock with a lot of those cats. I'm listening to who else? Rod Wave. I'm really feeling Rod Wave. Yeah. Who else? I mean, yeah, I don't want to count the Migos and that. Lil Baby, I rock with Lil Baby. No, because I mean, I'm still. I mean, they not old, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to think of the newer. I like Lil Baby. I feel like Lil Baby has grown, and he's improved over the years. But I think, like you said, he dropped so much music that it's like, dang, Lil Baby, you got a new song. I swear he come out a lot. I'm kind of with you. I'm not gonna say he needs to take a break, but I don't think it would hurt. Right. I don't think it would. I think he is at that level now that if he took a little hiatus, he could come right back in. It wouldn't hurt his stock at all. So yeah, rocking with Lil Baby. I listen to Lil Durk.
I like that too.
I like Lil Durk. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I rock with a few of the cats, man. A few of these new cats I rock with heavy, actually. So, you know.
Okay. Oh, he cut his hair?
Yeah.
That wave was for me. Yes, I got one.
No, it wasn't. That's mine. Good night.
The first, you're right. I don't even argue about it.
So yeah. I mean, I actually, it's so funny because when it comes to especially new artists, you know, sometimes we kind of don't even want to give them a chance. And I was like, yo, I'm not gonna be one of these people that don't give them a chance and say, oh man, it's trash. Like I don't really rock with that when you ain't really listening to them, right?
Right.
You like, yo, but yeah, Kodak. Like now, I feel like Kodak is underrated. Because I feel like the antics behind Kodak, I feel like he underrated. I think he is like, I think he is like the new wave of the young, the new school. I think he one of them. I think he up there. He like top
He just needs
five
to
with
stop
them.
talking.
That's what I'm saying. Talking. But his music is like, I'm like, yo, like Legette guy, like.
But see,
but
the problem with Kodak is like a lot of these new artists, they don't respect the path that was given to them, and they don't respect the legends, and that bothers me. And to like, why do you have to even compare yourself to anybody? Let other people do that.
Right.
Just do your work, be who you are, and do your thing. But he better than this person, but like just make music.
Right.
He bothers me. I do like his last song, but he bothers me.
I've been listening to Kodak. Yeah, I like Kodak, man. I mean, musically, like you said, but personally, I'd be like, bro, just come on, bro. I'm trying to like you. Like, shut up. Like,
because then he said he was better than Jay-Z and somebody else. And
he said something like that. But I mean,
he said something like that. But I mean, he's supposed to feel that way. He's supposed to feel that way. I think.
You don't have to say it, though. Like back in the day, people let other folks give them the crown. Now they
you know how it go, man. These cats, man. You ask them,
and plus they live for the internet.
For the shock, right? They say it for the shock value. So I don't think he like. Oh, I really think. I don't know, but I think
he absolutely thinks it.
I definitely know it's for the shock value as well too, because now his name in the headlines. His name stay in the headlines.
Kodak Black is psychotic. He has been traumatized over and 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 over. He's crazy. He needs help. He's crazy. He's crazy.
He said Legette retarded.
He ain't lying.
TAWDED, retarded.
And look like it too. Go on, Kodak.
What you listening to?
I don't listen to a lot of music anymore, being in the music industry, because it gets on my nerves. I get tired of it. I have to listen to music over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So yeah. Money Train. I listen to Money Train over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So no, I don't listen. I like when I work out, I listen to podcasts, and I literally don't listen to music.
Man, where he at? When he gonna grace us with his presence again? And when that video comes?
Working, he is working. We ain't even don't talk about that song. Look.
There go my man. There go my man.
Yeah, that's literally all I listen to. I don't listen to anything else. Yeah, podcasts, and that's it. And Money Train. So because I have to be ready if we go into a meeting, I gotta know the songs too, right?
Oh, I thought you meant like when you're ready, like you ad lib on stage. I thought you was.
Shut the hell up, Wayne.
What? He can't be on the stage by himself. Busta Rhymes.
He absolutely can. I am not Spliff Star. I'm behind the scenes. Okay.
By comparison, you're not. Of course you're not.
Can we say that Spliff is probably the best hype man that ever lived? Like,
yes,
absolutely.
The best. The absolute best.
The look, she asked. It's coming. We had some technical difficulties, but it's coming. It's a lot of red tape that go into this industry, so bear with us. We working. It ain't as easy as it look. Believe me. Believe me. But it's coming.
You said there's a lot of red tape. You said.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that tape is holding that broad?
I knew that's where you was going with that. I knew it.
Yo, no, that's a very ostentatious chess piece that you rocking today. Like that's a lot.
Ostentatious.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that chess piece is elaborate.
What's a chess piece? Man? What's a chess piece?
Right. But I don't know if my sister heard me, but the girl that sings the song "Pressure" is Ari Lennox, and I love
that song
Ari
hard.
Lennox. She's amazing.
You know what I hated about that song though? Because all of a sudden all chicks thought they was Pressure. No, your blood pressure's up.
See?
Oh, he ain't see it. My fault.
You stupid. What did he say?
So he said, "What the hell you got on?" That's what he said.
Don't worry about it. I got on them core queen.
He said, "Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's splat.
Don't worry about it.
That's splat."
Look, see now I need my fan. It's hot. P9, what you laughing at?
Oh goodness.
Spit it out,
What's so
P9.
damn funny? What's so damn funny?
Spit it out, P9.
Money train. Don't get your ass on here showing out now. Anyway, what we gonna? All right, we're gonna play a game. Y'all want to play a game? Wayne likes to play games, so we're gonna play a game. Okay. Wayne, you ready to play your game?
Yes, I am.
Wayne wants to play Would You Rather.
It's more crowd participation, guys. We need y'all.
Yes,
we need y'all crowd participation right now. So we'll keep it light. We'll keep it light for the first one. But this is for y'all too. Like this is for all of us. And I Adrian, you better not duck wreck on this one. Would you rather have short-lasting hard sex or long-lasting vanilla sex?
Wait, how? I did not know that was
What?
I didn't know that was gonna be the question.
I don't even get the question.
Would you
Me
rather
either.
have?
What the fuck is vanilla sex?
Would you rather have short-lasting hard sex or long-lasting vanilla sex?
Okay, Wayne. Sorry.
Okay, so vanilla sex.
I gotta get a thesaurus out because I don't know what vanilla is.
Speak in English, not in Brooklyn.
Basic. Like, let's say, like, would you rather have missionary for mad long, or would you rather like switch it up 6 positions but in 7 minutes?
Do you see what Dan?
Nah.
Right, everybody like, what the fuck is vanilla sex?
Vanilla, like just like basic, bland.
Oh God.
Well, you just said basic, so I'd rather have hard. What was it?
Basic sex.
Short lasting hard sex for the rest of your life. Just short lasting.
Whoa, you didn't. Whoa, you didn't say for the rest of your life. See now,
oh, my fault.
You didn't say that.
I didn't mean to curveball you.
You did.
What's short?
Like 5
like
to 7 minutes.
Quickie.
Yeah.
Are boring sex. I don't want
But
no
the
boring
short
sex.
sex is not boring, right?
Right. It's good, but it's just quick.
It's just
mad short.
I'll take the quick.
Yeah, I'm taking the short.
Yeah, I'm taking the short.
I'm taking the short. Because if it's long and basic, like
Who cares how long it is?
That's not doing nothing.
Okay. Anybody?
Daniel said he taking it long because it's better reward at the end makes up for the boring journey. Hell no.
Okay, while you reading the book?
Ain't nobody doing that. Get the hell off of me. Shit. You about to be pounding me.
He think he gonna get tantric with it. You know what tantric is like when you purposely withhold your orgasms. It's like edging almost.
Nope.
Never mind. Would you rather have sex in public or have sex in front of your best friends?
In public.
In public. Ain't nobody doing boring shit. Hold on. I got crypto to watch. Take this 7 minutes and I'll be back. Thank you. Yeah, in public. I don't want to have sex in front of my best friend. That's weird.
So hold on. You've never been in the same room?
No.
Like no 2-man mission, like your person is your homeboy, your homegirl is in that bed over there, and then you over here, and y'all both cracking.
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, me neither. But anyway, look. Get what y'all talking about.
I mean, but Okay, Wayne, the way you made it sound like people
they
are
watching. Wait.
So sex in front of your best friend, just it's perception based. You could.
So if
you say in public or in front of your best friend, like
would you rather have sex in public or would you rather have sex
or your best friend is watching?
Yeah.
Nah, public. I'll take the strangers watching all day.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about them people. I don't know them.
You know what's crazy? I actually had sex in a train station once.
Daniel said, long, boring, public vanilla. No, Daniel, you cannot have vanilla sex if it's in public because that's not boring.
That's true. The moment you enter the public space,
it's no longer boring.
You gotta,
it's like, oh yeah, I gotta show out now.
Yeah, that's different, homie.
P9, you see how he's setting this shit up? He's setting us up for the okie doke.
Right. Setting us up. It's all good. We got it.
I only got
the next
question. I'm gonna ask the last one, and then I'm gonna keep it moving.
This the last one?
Yes. Because
all right, what we got? He laughing, so you know it's on some Wayneisms.
Of course. He's an asshole, man. I swear.
No. Hold up. Would you rather suck at foreplay or suck at sex?
See,
would you rather be horrible at foreplay or be horrible at sex?
Shit. You made me close my fan on that one. Damn. I don't know.
I'm over here trying to rationalize in my head, like, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what's going on in my head. I'm like, okay, if I'm good at warming it up, maybe I can get it there, even if it is trash. Well, I mean, but I could get it there with the foreplay before, or hey, if your sex game is good, and you trash it, that's just.
I would say foreplay only because everybody ain't good at sex. I mean, right. and if you find somebody that's good at sex, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of them. The foreplay, it's cool, but when you get that bomb sex, I think it's just different. Well, yeah, Felicia, that's non-negotiable.
Right, because
right.
I mean, because it's hard to do stuff without
equipment.
Yeah, so they need to be able to.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say I'd rather be bad at foreplay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you, Wayne?
Yeah, because like very rarely, I'm gonna have to agree with foreplay because very rarely do you hear women be like, because if a dude is bad at sex, they are trashing him. Like, but no, for real, because
yeah,
like they are trashing him. But if you bad at foreplay, they be like, well, at least what I'm saying, his stroke game crazy, but I mean I gotta work on him with the foreplay. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, no, I gotta agree because I would much rather be bad at foreplay because you're not about to be out here even remotely thinking that my stroke game trash. I'm not with you.
Yeah.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Right, I'd rather blow layups in the layup line than get in the game and miss.
But Daniel said if you do foreplay right, the sex doesn't matter. Lies you
Let me let you know
tell.
something.
I
When
need
you
the D.
when you
Okay.
put that pressure on a chick, ain't nothing like that. That's when like that's when the debit cards start getting swiped. Nigga.
Hey Wayne, shut up! Oh my God, you're an idiot.
I'm just saying, ain't nobody, listen, ain't nobody buying you no Jordans off of a good mouth game, bro. Head ain't gonna get you that Christmas gift, my guy. A nigga ain't never got his car fixed because he could go down.
Oh my God! Oh shit! Wayne. Yo. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank y'all for playing. Would you rather? Wayne, those were amazing questions. Definitely wasn't ready, but thank you. That was fun. That was funny. Oh my God. Yo, this dude is.
You know it's true, Didi. You ain't never take a nigga to the mall because he gave you some good head now. Come on now. Never.
You sit your ass down.
Right. Right. Hey, can I get the car keys? Nigga, no.
For what? Yeah, she could do that.
Right. You see how Jody from Baby Boy got the car. He had to wreck them ribs.
Shut up. You an idiot, yo. Oh my God. All right, y'all. Oh shit, that was fun. Okay. We about to go into some topics now. We done played some games. We done did some stuff. Now we about to, it's hot, y'all. Y'all got me sweating and shit. I'm fucking sweating. All right, let's see which one I'm gonna go into first. I'm gonna go into the title of the daggone podcast. How about that?
Right.
Do men really want to lead or know how to lead, or do they just want to tell women what to do?
Go ahead.
What y'all think?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think there are men that absolutely know how to lead, but also I think some men don't know how to lead and they want to tell women what to do. Most women, I really feel, if you're able to lead, they're going to follow. They're going to listen to you. But I feel like some men don't know how to effectively communicate, and it makes it extremely hard, for the woman to follow them, even if they are great leaders, right? Quote unquote, but they don't know how to effectively communicate that to the woman. And so her getting frustrated makes him get frustrated. I think that as a man, as a good leader, you should not be getting frustrated. You should always not take that road where, a lot of times women tend to, kind of go right at you. Right. And, start pointing fingers or whatever the case may be. But no. You need to learn how to stay on topic, stay on what y'all are talking about. If y'all are talking about folding up clothes, you shouldn't be able to bring in the dishes, the floors. Like, no. We're talking about folding clothes, and you should be able to revert her back to, the situation at hand. And I think that we kind of lack that sometimes, as men. And to be honest, like it took me a minute to kind of get that and have that understanding of that I am the man and she is looking for my direction. But with that comes great responsibility as well, right? I have to be the more level-headed one. I can't go down the road when she goes down the road. I got to stay clear, stand 10 toes down right where I'm at. And then typically, women calm down, right? If they see that they're not getting a rise out of you and you're staying on point and on task, they tend to be like, oh, he different. Oh, he ain't going back and forth with me. He ain't arguing. He looking at me like I'm crazy and he's staying right where he at. Women tend to get it together. We just got to do better. Got to do better. Because, I really believe that it's a little bit of like, especially if you're having the same situation with women, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, what am I lacking? What am I doing wrong? right?
Right.
I mean, we've all had one-offs, right? But if you're consistently every woman that you're dating, you're like, man, these women don't listen. No, my partner, is you. Is you.
Uh-oh.
Straight up. Everything you said was on point. Everything you said was on point. Because it does begin at effective and effectual communication, right? If you're able to convey your point and then let your words turn into actions. Because a lot of men have a tendency to lead vocally. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you a lot of they give you a lot of good lip service, right? And a lot of we gonna do's and I'm gonna do, but the follow through ain't there. So after a while of no follow through, now you just a paper giant. You know what I'm saying? You're just a paper giant, and no woman wants that because now it's like, what did I buy into? You know, what did I buy into for real? And I also think it comes from what men's idea of leadership is. So if you grew up under a tyrant and the tyranny of that household pretty much kept the household straight, in your mind, you're like, oh, that's effective leadership. For me, effective leadership is do as I do. Not do as I say, not as I do. Because if you hit me with the do as I say, not as I do, after a while, I'm going to see that you're ruled more by your vices than you are by actually leading. And I have a tendency to lack a respect for that kind of leadership because it's very hypocritical. And I'm one that likes to lead by example. I get up for being able to lead by example. I get up for being different. And I think men have to desire that as well. They have to, I like your take on, yes, I'm the man, I have to lead. There's a responsibility that comes along with that. What I don't like is the archaic style of leading that some men put up like, I'm the head. Why? Because I'm the man. No, that's not why. You're the male. You're the male. You're not a man by definition of what we're talking about. So I think a lot of times men just want to be listened to. Like, I'm gonna tell you what to do and you gonna do it. I think that's what gets them up versus being somebody who your wife, girlfriend, fiance wants to follow. Like, they can't wait to follow you. That's more of a feeling I get up for than you just gonna listen to me. You're not gonna bully your way into this thing and think that's not love. Also, love is leadership. Love is leadership. So it's so much that men are lacking, and we do got to do better at that because we try to one lane it, like I'm gonna do this. No, man, it's a bunch of lanes that come into one highway, and you have to effectively navigate these lanes and culminate that into one thing. A lot of men are lazy and don't want to be that many multifaceted. They don't want to do it, and it's hurting. It's hurting the homes. It's hurting the communities. It's hurting.
Yeah. I agree. A lot of times, like Adrian said, there's definitely a split between men who actually want to lead and know how to lead and men who just want to tell women what to do. Because when it comes to it, first of all, it's a very small percentage of men who are actual action takers. So when it comes to actually leading and taking action with your family, your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever, it's not a lot of men who actually know how to take the action to do those things. Right. It sounds good to say I'm the head. You gonna follow me. What am I following? Do you have a plan? Are you intentional about this plan? Does it include me? And where are we going? Because it sounds really good to say I'm the man, and you gonna just listen to me. No, I need to. Like Wayne said, I need you to show me that these actions that you're saying you're going to take are going to lead us somewhere, and it's beneficial to us in the greater good in the long run. But a lot of people are, especially in the Black community, they're very anecdotal. They like symbolism, things that look good, but things that aren't getting us anywhere. They're not resulting in anything. It just looked like, oh, I could post this picture on Facebook, but we ain't got shit. We ain't growing nothing. We're not gonna leave nothing, and we struggling like hell. But we look good in these matching pajamas. So it's like all the symbolism in the world ain't gonna get you nowhere. I need there to be some actual intention behind what my man is leading me to, where we're going, and what's the end result. What are the goals? What's the milestones? How are we gonna get there?
I think that's all. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's a part of great male leadership from what I've seen thus far, is having a woman that's going to keep that head straight, keep you focused, and ask those questions that does that, first of all, that's a great question. Does your plan include me? Right? Because you can do all these great things, but if at the end of the day, you're doing these great things so you can eventually leave me behind, or do these great things so you can use your greatness to minimize me, you know, like seriously, a great woman will make a man motivated to put more muscle behind his hustle and go get it. The women who settle for that, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that because that's gonna be segue. But that's gonna be segue. But a woman, a strong woman who can keep you focused and go, that's what caused you to fail last time. Don't do that. Learn from your mistakes. Yeah. But we as men who want to lead have to receive that information well. I know Adrian is open to being challenged by Debbie, guaranteed. And I'm open to being challenged. And then when you let men understand that it's okay to be open to be challenged, it doesn't minimize your manhood. If anything, it enhances it.
No, I mean, a woman should question us. You know what I mean? You know, they're following us, right? And nothing says follow blindly. No, ask questions. You got to have an understanding because you're trusting in this person to lead you. So I'm gonna do you one better. I let her know the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't have to ask. I tell it to her, right? I break down the details, whatever it is like that we trying to do. Okay, I'm going into investments, right? There's investment that I'm getting. I bring it to her. Whether she wants to hear about it or not, I'm going to tell her about it. At least she knows that it's there, right? So if something was to happen to me, sometimes she don't really care about it, but you know what I mean? But I'm doing my due diligence to let her know the process and what we're working on as a family, because we are a family, right? So I invested in this, you know, we got stake in this, we got stake in that. This is what we're going to do. Hey, how do you feel about it? Are you okay with me, you know, investing in cryptocurrency? Are you okay with that? You know, no, I'm not sure. Well, why is that? Well, I don't really know about it. All right, let's sit down and talk about what cryptocurrency is, right? And now, so that way, now she feels more comfortable. Just because she says no, I'm not going to freak out, or I don't want to do that. I'm not going to freak out. It's my job to get her to understand the why. Now, if once she has the why and she's still like, no, now that's a deeper conversation, because I have to understand, is it a fear no, or you still don't know? You know what I'm saying? Like, typically the no is going to be something more than the no, right? And so that's my job, though. I have to work harder to communicate with her for her to understand. Now, she keeps saying no, and I'm really passionate about it, and I know it's for the future. Then I have to make that executive decision to move forward. See what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're talking about something that's beneficial as well. You know what I mean? And so that's
where the trust comes in,
right?
But she trusts you because you built that foundation with her, and you've shown her before that not only am I making decisions for us, I'm willing to share these with you and show you where it's going to take us. You might be scared on it, but I got you. And if it doesn't work, I am the leader. I'm going to cover you. I'm going to make sure we're good. So that makes it okay for her to not only take direction from you, but to follow your lead. So that's what I mean by being intentional, including her, and actually having a plan, right, and taking action on it. Like a lot of guys just think it's some superficial, I'm going to lead, and they don't really understand what leading actually means.
I think they get frustrated.
It just sounds good.
They get frustrated when you don't have the communication skills or the words. So say in that situation, hey, I want to invest in cryptocurrency. And she's like, why? Because it'll be great for us.
Right.
Why? You know what I'm saying? Man, she don't want me to be great, man. She always tripping. No, fool. Right. She asking why.
And that response that you just gave, the way you just reacted right there, that comes from experience, though. Mm-hmm. That's something they're responding from a traumatic experience. Like, they're responding from something else. I don't think it has anything to do with her asking why. That's just their experience in life. and not knowing how to communicate, period.
Right. But then they're saying she's being, challenging. She's frustrating.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like, no, she just asking why. You shouldn't be intimidated by why.
Word.
A lot of men don't like being questioned.
Well, they're gonna struggle.
Question me. Give me an opportunity to run my mouth endlessly. Please do.
Oh
Ask
God,
me.
we already know.
Go ahead. I dare you. Ask me something. I wish you would ask me something. Come on. Like I welcome that.
But that comes from a lack of trust too. If you don't, a lack of trust and a lack of transparency. If you don't trust people, and if you're not willing to be transparent, you're not willing to communicate openly. So you don't like people questioning you because you're not willing to share those things, because you're not even clear about where you're going and what you want. So you don't want to be questioned.
And it's true, because those conversations are totally different now, where they were a conversation, years ago. Now it's just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. And it's like, okay. You know what I'm like? It's like, okay, like I know you're not gonna do anything to jeopardize the family. So I trust in that. So the more they trust you, the less you have to even communicate anyways, right? But you got to build, like you said, Didi, you got to build that foundation. And once you have that, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And y'all already have that like non-negotiable. We are in this together. So there's nothing else outside of that that's gonna make this not work. So we here. You gotta trust me, I gotta trust you, and we on our way. Like this is what we doing. So there's no like variables outside of that would take away from that.
Exactly.
Most people have escape plans. So if their partner doesn't trust their process or trust their decisions, they have an escape plan. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave. Y'all have a we here. So
exactly.
Once you take leaving off the table, those decisions are different. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of men are ready for that level of maturity when it comes to leading.
Wayne, you want to host a seminar on how to effectively communicate in relationships?
Sounds like something I could probably get into.
Yeah.
But do men that have those issues really even care to improve that process?
No, not yet. They're not ready. They're not ready. Because we talk about all the time about being intentional. When men know exactly what it is that they want. They know if they just want to be smashing women. They know if they want to be married to women. They know exactly what they want. So it's really you can give tools, you can mentor, you can plant seeds, but if they're not ready for that thing, they just ain't ready.
They got to see value in communication too. And I think a lot of men think they do it just enough or just right for their own lives. Like that's why most of the time, most of the best or most of the most deepest responses, introspective responses I get on my content on my Instagram is from women. It's not from men. Because then be like, that's just him. It could be just you. All you got to do is slow down. It's really not that difficult. Just slow down and find value in.
Yeah. And people really take for granted the time they have here on this planet. They think it's forever, and it's not. But
No, definitely. For sure.
Okay, so what do you guys think? We keep hearing this. I'm about tired of hearing it at this point, for real. But women constantly saying that they are not going to settle. What is settling? Like, what do they mean? What are we settling? What are we settling? And have they set expectations in a relationship? Like, what do you expect from your partner or significant other or whatever? What do you expect?
So,
Go ahead.
Okay. See, when it comes to settling, culturally, we got it fucked up. You know, no, I'm so serious. So, I mean, when you look at other cultures and they talk about settling, it's settling for someone that can't provide or be the head, right? Typically, when we talk about settling, you know, especially in our culture, women want a certain lifestyle. So not necessarily someone that's, you know, taking care of them, but it's like, I don't make no money, but I want someone that makes all of this money, right? Other cultures want to progressively just continue to get better. They don't want to live worse than they grew up, right? That's typically their, you know what I'm saying, their baseline there. It's not like I grew up in the projects and now I'm finna go live in these mansions. You know how our culture has this mentally placed in their head, right? And so we have it to where it's like settling is something a lot of times women don't even deserve what they asking for. So it's like, what are you settling for? What do you mean? Like, he's a good guy. You know, you're going to live a nice, consistent life. That's not enough. I'm settling. We have to get this, that an average man, that's why I like classism. I love classism, which is typically in a lot of other countries. They typically move by classism. You know, typically top tier, they're going to date each other. Mid tier is going to date each other. Lower class are going to date each other. Here, we think that you can be lower class your entire life and date somebody up here. Like, I'm here to tell you, I wish my sons would. I wish how I'm working to make sure that they straight, school straight. Not only that, they have a great start on life, everything. And you decide to be with some hood rat.
I taught you better than this.
You ain't getting my money. I'm so serious. Oh, it's about no, it's not. Because what you're not finna do is go backwards. We're not playing that game. So, yeah, settling. Culturally, settling is like it's typically looks is you know, oh, you know, someone that may not be as cute. They feel like they should be with someone cuter. They feel like they should be with somebody that's popular, and all of these other things. It's not necessarily about someone that you can build with and grow with. It's other things that absolutely make no fucking sense, man.
Yeah. I was actually watching a podcast the other day, and this guy was amazing. It was some dating show podcast. The guy was amazing. He no kids, great guy, great job. Like, he was all the way together. This chick, she was beautiful. She's like some Instagram chick, don't really do shit, content creator, want. She had 2 children. This dude had none. She was 5'7", I think. He was 5'11". She said no because he was 5'11". She said, "But when I put on heels, I'm gonna be tall."
Not true.
What?
That's cap. First of all,
She said he got the man got to be over 6 feet. So wait a minute. You got 2 kids. Two.
She not settling. This is the point I'm making. She not settling.
I'm like, what? Yeah.
But there are women. So this is another thing. Women, a lot of times, they have dealt with some ooga muggas and some scumbags that now they have this ridiculous list that they're like, I'm not settling, because they settled in the past. Whereas the guy that they could possibly really attract before all they shit, now that's who they want. But now
she can make her own rules up, but she's gonna be single forever. She can make up whatever rules she wants. She's gonna be single forever, and she's gonna be getting smashed by these 6-foot dudes that ain't gonna take her seriously. So, but that will be her result forever.
Here's the catch-22 in that, though. women are the only ones who can go from look at, and I hate to bring this into it, but let's think about the mindset. Cinderella is the baseline in a lot of people's minds, and it's the hope that somebody from down in the serfs, because that was the lower class in like India, it's the serfs, that they could make that jump. And because men are a lick, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Men are a lick. Most men out here are a straight lick. The moment they get a little bread, all they want is somebody to put on their arm, and he don't care where he got her from. He don't care where he got it from. Most men, a majority of them that get bread, they'll snap. Just like you said, the influencer chick who got 2 kids, where's she at? Who are her first 2 baby dads?
Right, but the saying that you want something and it actually coming to reality are 2 different things.
But they can make that jump though.
How? You can make that jump to somebody that's going to just sleep with you. Women think these things are true because men sleep with them. Nobody's taking them seriously. Nobody's wifing them. Nobody's really dating them for real. They just sleeping with them. So they think that they're valuable because men are sleeping with them. They need to get that out of their head. It doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. It's not real.
Because
but it can. Happen.
But think about
it. No, it can't.
If they do it
it's
right.
very rare.
That's okay.
It's very rare.
Rare for them.
Rare meaning I scroll on social media and think that this shit can happen to me, but in the big scope of things, this shit don't happen. 1% of women it happens to. It does not happen across the board.
No, not at all. But but okay. Think about the example everybody uses, right? Everybody uses the Russell Wilson situation, right? Let's be clear. Which is true. Sierra wouldn't have dated him, probably 5 to 6 years prior, to meeting him. Like, let's be clear. But she changed. She realized, right? I want something different. I want a good guy. I want a good man that's going to take care of me and my family, right? Because let's be clear. Could Sierra have dated, and I'm just gonna say the types, like an Usher type or any, like, yeah, of course. But she chose the guy that chose her, of course. Of course, he done glowed up. Like, let's be clear. Like, he ain't the dude that he was before he was with her either. She glowed him up. And he wasn't no ugly brother, right? But he, the way he dressed and some of those things was a little off. But she worked with him, and it didn't help. After they got together, he got their ridiculous contract. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he didn't have that contract that he has now before her. He got that after her. So he didn't have all that bread. He had good bread, but he got crazy bread. He got more than future bread now. You know what I'm saying? But she changed. He was who he was. She saw him and said, you know what? I can't keep dating I can't be dating these Bow Wows and Futures. These guys are not going to take me seriously. They're going to be smashing me. I want someone that I can settle down with and marry.
And we're talking about celebrities. Right. And regular people life.
Regular people life, women see Russell Wilson's every day and look past him. Look straight
every
past
day
him.
And look past him. Wouldn't even think about dealing with him.
No. That was my point.
And they ain't no motherfucking Sierra.
Not even close. And they will pass up a Russell Wilson type. And they not even.
And we're talking about women who are past 30, who have children now, who have had no requirements before then, but now all of a sudden got a list of fucking requirements that they didn't place when they were more valuable in their 20s. No, you're not going to get the things that you claim you're settling for now. Like, you're not, you get what you attract. You are not as valuable as you think you are anymore.
No.
So how are you degrading a man that's an average, good working man, got a secure job, willing to take care of you, loyal, trusting, honest, and you're settling?
You're not settling. And one thing that I definitely know for sure, man, a good woman can make a good man great. So you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like the glow up is gonna be crazy. He's gonna get better. The glow up is gonna be crazy.
But you got
once
folks like
again,
your girl, the girl I keep sending y'all in the DM, who is like literally dragging men because they don't make $1 million or because they ain't got enough money. Dragging them as if money is the only thing that makes a man valuable. It's disgusting, it's degrading, and it's demeaning that a black woman is actually sitting here doing this to black men because she's bitter about what a black man did to her. Because
Amen.
you chose these black men that you chose that dragged your ass.
Without makeup, I didn't know who that was. So I was like, you. I see why you bitter now. Okay, it make all the sense. Okay,
calling them bums. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Like, look at that. Yeah. Whoever this Facebook user is, thank you. Everybody's saying they got a type. That ain't what you need. That's it right there. That is it.
That's it. A lot of people got types, but a type, sometimes you realize that's not what you need. Hey,
and it keep happening over. Oh, hey Vaughn. Yeah, it keep like they keep picking the same type over and over and over and over.
And can't understand why it's not working.
Everything that look good ain't good for you.
Smart.
But yeah, I don't think that women literally set expectations when it comes to relationships. They don't set expectations at all. They just have this list that you got to meet, like this list of superficial requirements that somebody got to meet that don't make sense. You got to be 6 feet tall. You got to make $100,000. You can't have no kids. You like it's this weird ass list that makes no sense. That's not going to enrich my life at all. Is he financially capable of leading a household? Does he understand financial management and literacy? Is he good with kids? Does he know how to freaking talk to children, raise them? Like, it's a lot of things that women don't even consider until they've had a child with somebody. But he got to be 6 feet.
That's not even tall.
Well, I mean, most of the average woman's only 5'5", I think.
Somewhere in there.
And most of them be like 5'2", 5'3", saying the dude got to be 6 feet. Why, ma'am? Why?
Listen, if you want to feel protected, protect and secure your future.
Right. Tell me, why I don't want my son to be short.
How about your son be healthy?
It's
and
over
intelligent
with.
And driven.
It's over with. You 5'2", boo. Like, unless you go find Shaq. Because even when he's 6 foot, you 5'1", 5'2", you taking away some inches, boo.
Yeah, it's just ignorance. It's crazy. Like if you haven't watched the Pineapple Show on YouTube, I'm learning so much about women. Oh, it's disturbing. It's disturbing. And I'm learning that there are some really great guys out there that just don't fit the description.
It's crazy because here women tell it there's piss in the dating pool.
No.
And y'all peeing in it.
I knew guys that got looked over, you know, I mean, married now, families, but I mean, just saying, like, I knew plenty of guys that just wasn't necessarily popular with the ladies like that. But now, I mean, of course, women would love to have them, but you know, too late now.
And women think they're going to be young forever. You're not going to be young forever.
Hey man, utilize them 20s, baby. Utilize them.
The one girl, they asked her, "Why are you so picky when it comes to men?" She said, "Because I can be. This bitch gonna be single forever."
Because one thing I don't think women understand too is like, if that you having these conversations, or if the man that you even like hears you talk like this, it's gonna be an instant turn off. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why most of them are just getting smashed.
Exactly. I can remember talking to a girl, right? She had a child, you know, and she just telling me how she would never date a man with a child. And I'm like, but you got a child. Like, that makes no sense. Right. Yeah, but I don't have no drama. I'm not dealing with that with no man. And he got a child, and I ain't sharing no man. Like, it's got to be all about me and what we create. But you already created a child with somebody else. Do you know how stupid you sound? Yeah.
Because they be talking to their homegirls.
I'm like, what? You got a child. So you want a man to come in with no kids and accept you, but if he had a kid, you wouldn't accept him. Make it make sense. Wow.
Listen. And it's the same with you. You won't accept the man because he don't make $1 million, but your ass don't make $1 million. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. It's crazy out here in these streets. Like, who child? Listen to these millennials talk when it comes to dating is insane. It's insane. It's really insane. And I don't know if women, if they understand that it's not it's not equal when it comes to, if you make a lot of money, he doesn't care if he makes a lot of money. That's not a requirement for him, for you to make a lot of money. I don't think they get that those two things don't matter. I don't know if they get that or not, but
we're not really understood. We're not really understood.
I think that's because women don't want to understand y'all, because they're like, the fairy tale continues. It's always about the woman. It's always in the movies. It's always in the magazines. It's always on social media. It's always about the woman. What makes the woman happy? Happy wife, happy life. It's always about the woman. So why would they care about what makes you happy? Or why would they listen? I'm just a messenger. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't do it. I'll be listening. All right, we're gonna go into the last topic. Yeah, it's a good here's another issue, huh? So women understand how submission works at work. They know how to be submissive at work, but they can't be submissive in relationships, or they get offended when that word even comes up or is brought up in a relationship. Why is that? Why is there such a shift in that dynamic when it comes to work and a relationship being submissive for women?
I don't think they see it as the same thing, because I don't think they go to work thinking it's about submission. I think they go to work and they call it doing what they got to do. Whereas they can't bend that environment to their will, but this man standing in front of them, they can, or feel like they can. And then when they realize they can't, then all of a sudden he's not who you thought he was. You know what I'm saying? And because it's harder on you in your mind to get fired than it is to get broken up with. For real. That's all. You fired. No, this is you taking food out my baby mouth, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I don't want to be with you no more. Fine. There's plenty of other men out there. Like there ain't plenty of other jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's treating people, it's loving things and liking people instead of loving people and liking things.
You know what's crazy? People put a lot of effort into getting jobs. They get their resume together. They get like all this training. They're ready to get these jobs to make sure that they are fit and ready to go to work. They put their all into these jobs. They go to school, get degrees, all kinds of stuff to prepare for these jobs. But very rarely do people put that much effort into a relationship or preparing for a relationship. It's like if I'm putting in the work to become somebody's wife, I'm frowned upon. I'm looked at as being weak. I'm not independent. I'm not strong. because I need a man. I'm being dependent on a man. Like, why is it that we are not groomed to put as much effort into being wives and husbands as we are into putting into getting jobs? Because other cultures are like, they're literally raised that way. They're
To
raised up to
solidify their
be,
relationship.
yeah, because they
Right.
know that that's the legacy. That's the bread and butter.
Because also they understand community,
Mm. Mm.
which is something that we struggle with, right? So understanding that you play a role. Okay, so I'm big on, cultures, different cultures, and just kind of understanding, because clearly they got something that we don't have, togetherness. And so studying the Jews, right? It's the way the Jews go about things, man. It's just crazy. But like, they typically feel a need in their community. That's what they do. So they're not all about, oh, I need to do something that makes me happy. It's all about, what do I need to do to fill a need in the community, right? Okay, we need a barber in our community. You know what? I'm going to become a barber because I'm going to be able to fill that need in the community, right? I'm going to be taught, all of these cultural things that we have, so that way when I become a man, I'll be able to take my place as a man and, and take care of my family, right? And as a woman, right, being able to support her man and be there for her man. Like, that's what they do culturally. So that's what a lot of other cultures do. Where with us, it's about get your money, right? It's about get your money, do something that you love, right? It's not about giving back to the community or filling a need in our communities. And so I think that's the reason why we kind of missed the mark. I personally, no. I'm teaching my sons how to be men and how to lead a family, because it is important. We sit here and we continuously complain about these things, right? But who's going to do shit about it? Where does it start to say, you know what? I'm going to make sure the next generation doesn't have that same outlook that we have. I'm going to say, I'm instilling in my daughters, I'm instilling in my sons, these things that our community should look like. When do we do that? I personally have taken that and said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I play my part. We have to take our communities back. No one is going to do it for us.
Right.
We have to take ownership of it. It was taken away from us. We know that, but somehow we have to collectively see, like, this is what's happened. We need to take it back. And submission, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I agree. To an extent, Doug. Being submissive, I don't think you can take that off and put it on. I think if you're submissive, you're just submissive. Understanding how to vet your partner correctly should be number one. That should be priority. So you shouldn't ever be put in a position to where you're being submissive to somebody that doesn't deserve it, because submission is just who you are. It should just be in you. It should just be who you are, no matter who you're with. So teaching your daughter to vet her partner correctly, to not even allow that person in her space who doesn't deserve her submission. Her submission should be the number one lesson being taught. Like, that ain't it. Get that nigga out of here, because he don't deserve you. So, like, because I wouldn't expect my son to take off his masculinity and put it on based off who he's with. The same way I wouldn't expect my daughter to take off her submission and put it on depending on who she's with. But that's just my opinion.
It's like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be flopping
And
around.
a lot of women, because I think that's a lot of women use that this blanket term. They'll say, well, if he lead correctly, I'll submit. No, ma'am. If you choose the right man that you're supposed to be with, or if you stop allowing the wrong people in your atmosphere, you ain't got to worry about whether he's leading correctly, because you'll have expectations, like we just talked about, in your relationship, that you don't even allow anything past those expectations, anything below those expectations to get in. So you just automatically submissive because that's who you are.
I never understood that. I never understood that statement, because I mean, I've heard it a lot too, you know, as far as like, you know, just from women, like if he led correctly, then I would submit, you know, and it's like, if you can't submit to your man, then why you with him?
Right.
If there has to be a condition, on your submissiveness, then you're never going to submit because you're always going to find a reason not to.
Mm-hmm. The same way as they say, oh, well, I'll start cooking when I get a man. Ma'am, if you ain't cooking now, you ain't going to cook then.
Time out. I'm going to tell you that's a lie. I'm going to tell you right now that's a lie, because I was with someone like that didn't cook. And when we got together, she still didn't cook. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, you know, once we together, I start cooking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no reason to cook. Got together.
You still ain't got one.
Cook every blue moon.
Yeah, that just, if it's in you, it just got to be in you. That ain't something you just start doing.
No.
And there's certain words and you can't allow certain words to trigger you, because let's be honest, it's the word and the misunderstanding of what it really means that throws a lot of weaker-minded women off. Women who understand what it means and don't allow it to mean something else once it hits their ear. The heart is just too hard to receive the word submission anyway.
Yeah. And Doug, I agree with you. We were all raised differently, but here's the thing. Right now, we are in an age where it's so much information. It's so much information. These women are lazy and just don't seek it. If you don't have a mentor, or if you don't just get on YouTube and search some shit, you just not going to know. Like, I understand that these young girls may not understand things like they should right now. But like, if we, like I said earlier in our inbox, if you control your little corner, your children, your family, and you start implanting these things in their heads, then that'll start bleeding over to their friends or whoever else. Like, these certain things can start the same way the bad stuff was leaking on into us from generation to generation to generation. We can change those things now, like feeding them these things that they need to know, changing the trajectory of these generations and letting them know, no, that ain't it. The bitter aunties, the bitter grandmoms, all that stuff gotta go. I don't need a manisms, gotta go. We gotta get rid of that and change it.
And see, the issue is, you know, especially with us, like a lot of people like, I don't want my daughter to be submissive, or you want your daughter to be submissive, you know, with stipulations. It's like, no, you should teach your daughter, you know, to be how she needs to be. That's best going to help her get a man. But you need to focus on sniffing out the trash. I think that's the key piece that we miss, is like, we have to teach our kids to sniff out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, nah, this ain't what I'm looking for. I'm out. I'm moving on. I don't care how cute they are, fine, popular, all of that. Like, yo, ultimately, this person is not going to be able to give me what we need in the long run to be, you know, together. I need to move on, right? I think that's the key piece that's missing. That's not what we teach our kids typically. And that's what
we lead with the negative. It's going to be this bad, so don't be submissive. Like, can we change that around? Like, yo, it's some great guys out there. Make sure you sniff out the bad ones, get them out the way. When you meet the good guy, be submissive to him. Like, we lead him with the bad instead of the good.
Right.
And that's because of experience. So if we change the conversation, change the words, change the dynamic, I think we can change a whole generation of how they think. Because if we don't, we're going to keep going down the same old stupid rabbit hole. And I don't know why black men got to continue to be the freaking scapegoat of that rabbit hole. I mean, when do we change that? When does that stop?
I just don't think it's rational for women as a majority to say, dang, maybe I play a part in this. Because a woman can go through the same situation with 5 guys, the same exact situation. and she's still gonna think she plays no part in that situation. It's them.
Yeah. 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 I listen to some of the most disturbing things that men go through with women. And it literally, I'm like, are you serious? Like, women could have the best of all worlds and they still have a problem with a man. I'm like, what is he doing wrong now? What is, like, can we please look at ourselves, be introspective, put the mirror up, and let's take some accountability for some of the bullshit that we do.
Because you always gonna have that friend that's saying, girl, you deserve better. You don't deserve this. And then they get out here and realize, oh, the grass ain't greener, and they done made a big mistake. That's part of the problem. Women don't hold other women accountable to the degree that they need to.
Because when we do it, we just sound like we're trying to control you.
But then when we do it, we hating.
So can't nobody do it.
Right. You can't tell women shit. You can't. You can't.
That's sad.
I mean, I don't know how long you can continue to be lied to and not get the results that you claim you want without nobody like somebody got to tell you the truth.
Women don't want to, because because they know that even if they want to tell you, they like, she ain't gonna receive it. No. So they just don't. I know plenty of situations like that, where it's like, she's not gonna receive it if I told her anyway. So why even jeopardize our friendship?
No, they're not. So it's like it's just a cycle. It just save the ones you can, and the rest of them, they just gonna be out there alone. I don't know, like, because if I'm a project manager, so I always look at the result. What's the end result? Where are we going? What are we gonna get at the end of this? I could, like, you could talk all day to me, but I need to see the end results. I need to see the goal and where we going. You could talk to me if you like the chick, she's 51 years old. If you 51 years old and you sitting on Facebook Live bashing men and you're still single, shut up. Shut up.
I want y'all to be bitter right along with me.
I'm like, what point are you proving? I don't get it.
Nah, come join this party.
If you're happily single, be happily single.
You think she happily single?
No, that's what I mean. That's my point. You up here every day bashing men and you ain't got one. I don't get it. I don't understand. Good night, Daniel. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get it. But I'm trying. All I can do is every Tuesday use my voice to try to get to women. They will never listen to me. Because they got 10 more homegirls telling them, yes, girl, yes.
We here for it, though. We here for it.
Right.
Yeah.
We here for it.
I hope somebody hear it and we get some good Black love going on and these families coming together and building and growing, leaving legacies and raising great families, and just being productive and strong, just get some good stuff going on here instead of all the negative crap we hear all the time.
Right.
Because we got enough strong, single Black women. We got enough of them. What y'all got going on for the week?
Well, since Tuesday, so it'll be kind of missed, but like I'm doing this individual development plan training next Tuesday. So that should be cool. This week, family time, man, for me. So yeah, making sure that spending time with the fam, kids, all of that good stuff. Because I got a full plate next week. So I think I'm doing something kind of pretty much like every day next week. Some type of training or some type of panel discussion. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
We need some new pictures of Adriel. We haven't seen him in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
He actually got it's so funny. He actually taking pictures tomorrow. Like some actual pictures tomorrow. I have to show something, post something. He getting so big. He getting big fast. It's crazy. It was we had his little checkup and he was kind of he wasn't so, and this is the funny thing, he wasn't really small, but compared to Adrian, I guess he was a little smaller than Adrian, but I mean Adrian's just been big, he's just big. So it's kind of hard to compare him. But then like we just started noticing like, geez, this boy getting big. And so his last doctor's appointment, like we went and like, how they have the little scale. Typically kids go up like this. He go straight up. Like, like straight up, 96 percentile in height now. And and weight, I think he's getting bigger now. He's probably 60%. But so Adrian, just to give the context, Adrian was always 99. Like he's still 99. Like across the board. Like he's just like, geez, when you gonna slow down? But yeah. But yeah, big babies over here, I guess. So
now y'all gotta have the girl.
It ain't happening.
I keep trying.
You do. If we keep all we gotta do is keep saying it. We'll take turns. Next time I'll say it. Like I'll sneak it in. We just keep taking turns until
Adria.
That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
That don't even work.
Adria. Yep.
We got Adriel,
and Adria.
It does make sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be real. You're not gonna pull out, right? So.
He always got it.
Nope.
See what I'm saying? So.
But I told you, I'm finna be like you in a minute.
When?
I gotta call the doctor and schedule the consultation. And
get the baby before we're gonna get.
So on your way to making that phone call, you gonna turn to the left and like just on that whatever angle that is, it's gonna get you going. You're gonna be like, you know what?
Yep.
I can make that phone call later.
Yep. That's how it happened.
You're gonna go handle BI. Then you're gonna go make the phone call. But it's gonna be
Adria got here. She wasn't supposed to be here.
It's gonna be a cool story. You're gonna be like, hey, check this out. Like, funny story about you. You was almost not here, but your mama was looking good on a certain night, and you here.
No.
You here. That's how it's gonna go. You welcome, because that's exactly what's gonna happen.
No.
I mean what I say.
It's over with, homie.
You not snipped yet. There's a window.
It's not a window.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna speak it into existence.
We use protection around here.
Oh yeah, right.
We do.
You lock the door? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
protection. Contraceptives, homie.
Oh my God, I can't. Y'all get on my nerves.
Anyway,
ain't nothing popping off.
I'm not doing this.
Wayne, what you got going on for the week?
You
making any babies? Oh my bad, you can't.
No. Nope.
You gonna get that reversal done?
No.
No.
Like, what are you talking?
You don't want a little Wayne?
No.
What if you
Nope.
So what if they want another child? Y'all gonna just adopt?
They don't. We discussed it already.
Oh, okay.
No, we're the same age.
Okay.
We're the same age. We both know that that's not the case.
Does she have kids already?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right.
So
I guess you straight then.
Yeah.
Nah, you straight then.
She got one. I got one. We good.
Okay. All right. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say. As much as y'all try to pressure me, I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna let you make it now. That's it.
We started late, so we get some more babies.
No.
There's still somebody else who can have a baby.
Who? No.
Oh no. So
I ain't having no baby now.
Okay.
No, I'm fully capable, but no.
Hey, skeet, skeet, skeet.
So there's a window for
skeet,
you too.
skeet.
Everybody's window's wide open except for mine. Mine's
My birth control
shut.
is A1, baby.
Exactly. Birth control.
My birth control is A1.
Hey.
All right. What you got going on this week? I ain't doing this. I'm not. Go ahead.
What do I have? What's this week? My kids will be. Well, my son's on spring break. He'll be back Friday. My daughter's bringing him back, so I'm excited. Yeah. So because he has a tournament Saturday, he's in AAU basketball. So I'm excited. My daughter will be here. I love it. Have both of my babies in the house at the same time. Okay. I'm still trying to get her into the Taylor family. Working on that. Next Friday, the 29th, I'll be in LA for Anthony Hamilton's concert. In LA got postponed because like half the crew got COVID. So they had to push the show back. We were supposed to be there this past weekend. I was super upset about it. Really wanted to go. What else do I have going on? So I don't know if you guys caught it, but I had an amazing live Monday morning with the trainer God on Instagram. It's on my YouTube. The whole live is on there. We were on there for a whole hour. It was amazing. We had a great time. So if you want to go check it out on the Core Queens YouTube channel. He wants to do another one in May, so we're gonna do another one. I announced my Biggest Loser Challenge winner also on last Friday. She did amazing. I did a 30-day challenge from March 15th to April 15th. She lost 15 pounds total and 11 inches total over her whole body in 30 days. So kudos to her, Vonda Perkins. She won $500. What else do I'm gonna do another one probably in June. I'm not sure yet. Probably do another boot camp next month. Thinking about it. Your girl be busy. And yes, for everybody who is wondering about the song with Anthony Hamilton, that was out on Spotify. Now it's not. It will be back up. Anthony's working out the kinks. It was a big misunderstanding with his team. We did our part. It has nothing to do with us. You know, I'll always be on top of my shit. So hopefully he'll get it together this week and we can get it back out there. So, yeah. But the industry is different. Yeah. So the song will be back. And hopefully the video, once he's done, I think he has 4 more stops on this tour. And then he'll be back here in Charlotte so that we can shoot the video.
Oh.
So yeah.
You got the treatment and the concept and all that already?
It's gonna be. Listen, I write the treatment up. It's in Money Train's head. I write them up, type it up, send it to the videographer. This one's gonna be simple because it's really hard to get Anthony Hamilton to sit still. So it's gonna be a really quick in a club or something, real quick. Get some folks, throw them in there, and shoot a video because it's really hard to get him to sit still. So yeah, nothing extravagant. Okay. Yep. Y'all, that's it. Y'all see this number scrolling across this bottom? Use it for business purposes. Do not text and call this number trying to holler at nobody on this panel. Okay. Keep it professional.
Say you, because again,
ain't nobody hollering at me.
So. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why. I like how you tried to encapsulate all of us as if we receive Grand Rising texts. Don't nobody care when we wake up, but the women that love us. Like,
whatever.
Nobody care when we wake up.
Use the number or our DMs or our inbox to send us topics. Please come on. If you want to come on, let us know. We love guest co-hosts. If you want to come on and talk about something, I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, no, Adrian might not like that. But I think that transsexual topic was a little heated. So that might be something we need to touch on again. Daniel might want to come on because I think he was an advocate for the trans community. So maybe we need to have
we can definitely
conversation for different perspectives on the conversation, just to hear, different perspectives on it. That would be a good conversation to have. So Daniel, if you hear us, I know you left. If you want to come on, we can talk about that. Just to get some, get your point of view as well. But y'all know we're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please share this live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment, like, invite people to join this every Tuesday so we can have more conversations, get more perspectives, and just get some more laughs. We appreciate y'all.
Man, quit playing with us. You know what's going on over here, man. Quit playing with us. Y'all know what it is.
We'll holler at y'all next Tuesday. Peace out.